you find that the very big trap that they have for you is the title. I've seen so many trend changing. These people say that there are only philosophical topics being asked. There can be any day the trend can change and go to the issues of women, political, international, economic, technological, different facets they have been asking. Hello aspirants, today we have a very serious topic to talk about. Apparently it's not very serious, but then quite often people ignore it and it becomes serious. I am talking about essay writing. Essay writing, since you have written so many essays and you see that you have got enough content collected through your optionals and general studies facets, you always are in a situation, I have written so many essays in my life, I can write one more. But have you seen the topics that they're asking essays on, and they're very different. You cannot really write your own essays twice. 2 essays that you have to write, and we have a definite idea about the essay which is asked in the UPSC examination. Let me ask you one thing. How many of you have seen there is a syllabus reference of the essay? Essay has got a reference of the syllabus, and I like you to sensitize today about that essay component that is there in the syllabus. It says, candidates may be required, don't miss the word may be required. Candidates may be required to write essays on multiple topics. So if they ask you one topic next year or 4 topics next year, they are free to do that. Candidates may be required to write essays on multiple topics. They will be expected to keep closely to the subject of the essay. And that is where you find an essay is different from a story, and a novel, and a drama, and other forms of writing, an answer for that matter. So, closely to the subject of the essay to arrange their ideas in an orderly fashion. So, they are focused a lot on the orderly fashion, the flow of the ideas, and to write concisely. You cannot just really deviate too much away from the topics. Credit will be given to effective and exact expression. I like all of you to read these lines close to 100 times so that you are very conscious of the demand which UPSC has met from you with respect to this essay writing. And this is something which is very, very special. In fact, I would like to identify that essay writing techniques, if you have to be a little careful about the UPSC essay, where you have to produce one essay in 90 minutes, another essay in 90 minutes at the situation which is given now today, you find that the very big trap that they have for you is the title. And a lot of people say the titles are coming from a particular format. See, when I have spent enough decades in this examination, I have spent enough time in this business of doing the civil service examination, I have seen a lot of trends of the titles. I would like to explain to you the title and the trend. I've seen so many trend changing. These people say that there are only philosophical topics being asked. Hey, wait for a minute. There can be any day the trend can change and go to the issues of women, political, international, economic, technological, different facets they have been asking. There was a trend I have seen where they would be having lots of question marks. There was a trend I have seen when they were asking lots of topics which were basically quotes based. These things have been changing. And then one has to really not read too much into the trend. In fact, be prepared for the change in the trend. So I like you to look into the previous year's essay topics and see for yourself that there has been such a huge range of the title. I like you to understand, internalize the title well. In fact, I like you to understand the title metaphorically, also from the perspective of literal meaning and other dimensions of it. Understanding the title is very crucial. Then after that, you have also to understand that how you are distributing the time. Writing an essay 90 minutes, no, it doesn't require 90 minutes to be written. You possibly can write the full essay, 1,000-1,200 words, in about 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. A lot of time is given to you for the purpose of structuring the essay, flowcharting the essay, and there are a lot of techniques for that. You have to identify the nature of essay that you're going to write. Then also there are lots of frameworking tools that you have to employ. And then based on those frameworking tools, you structure your essay. That means you have a visual presence of the essay before you write the first line of the essay. So structuring Also, editing is a very important component. It's not that you write an essay and say, that's it. No, you have to edit it. That means you have to save about 10-15 minutes towards the end for editing. And I insist that you must not be too greedy about spending all the 90 minutes in just writing. In fact, you have some time allocated for even deciding about the topic that you're going to write essay on. So, deciding about the title, structuring of this, physical act of writing, and also editing. These all are various components within which I expect that you should be writing your essay. Also, you have to be careful about the discipline in the essay writing. When I say discipline in the essay writing, I am sure you agree with me that you can't write your own essay twice. While you cannot write your own essay twice, you can easily understand that somebody who is a different generation, my generation, who's reading your essay, how would we be in a position to follow that unless you have been disciplined in essay writing? So these types of essay, whatever types that you have got, expository or deductive or logical, argumentative or expository, whichever type of essay that you've decided, you should stick to that or related domain that you have got. Apart from that, you should also be very particular about knowing the demand of the examiner, the kind of condition and the person that he is, from the backdrop that he comes from. So that understanding of the examiner is also extremely vital that you should keep in mind. Then I would like to just broadly give you some idea about the essay writing protocols. If you follow the protocol, especially in a stressful conditions like the examination hall, you write a more disciplined. So you should be having an introduction protocol. Introduction protocol is where I would imagine that you have gone for announcing the topic, which can be based on time, immediate or delayed, based on possibility of clarity. It can be explicit or implicit. You have to have announcement. You have to have pitching. That means tonality to be decided right from the pessimist to the serious, to the somber, to the optimist, to the enthusiastic or tongue-in-cheek, whatever you want to have. You have to have the tonality. Some attention grabber has to be there. Some scoping has to be there as part of the introduction. These are various important components of essay writing that you have to be careful about. Similarly, the main body protocol, the paragraphs have to be very disciplined. I hope if you could recall the topic that has been given in that, to arrange their ideas in an orderly fashion and to write concisely. Essay on multiple topics, they will be expected to keep closely to the subject. So your closeness to the subject is very important, and main body you have to have the discipline. You should have multiple paragraphs, and in paragraphs you should be having a thesis statement, a central idea, which is independently connected to the topic. Analysis, you can do multiple ways of analysis depending on the nature of essay you have taken, and also essentially you have got a linker. So your paragraphs are not standalone, they are linked with the subsequent paragraph from here or from both the places. There is a coherence, that's what the syllabus also demands. Similarly, you have to have some conclusion protocol, and conclusion protocol would mean that you have taken care of, I would say, those basic summary, and then some way forward, and something that you have again done towards pitching of the nature of the essay, the tonality part of it. The various facets of it, actually, you have to have a decent understanding of the grammar of essay writing, one, and second, you have backed it up with mentorship, who is in a position to really tell you that, hey, this is where you have to work more. And once you have done that and you are practicing enough, I suppose you should be one of those persons who would like to be proud of the marks that you have got in your final mains essay paper. And definitely, you could be one of them. Follow this broad outline that I have said. Take the mentorship and support if you can find some experienced person guiding you in this regard, and ultimately be proud of your essay that you will write in the examination hall. My best wishes are with you.